This will be another Seton's game. This time it'll be one-sided, but there will be some nice strats shown. So here first in the middle we have two pretty good players. We got Cytheria and Carlos. They're gonna have a nice mid battle. So the bottom team has Easy Sprissy going against Leftist Liberal. And then we got I Am Better Than Dim versus Wet Lettuce. We got Balk versus Berg and Air. So for the beginning of this fight, speed this up, we'll focus on what happens in the middle. So Sith goes pretty aggressively and makes in a P-Gen plus a factory. Carlos goes factory plus a P-Gen. So both ACUs run into the middle, get here around 2 minutes 50 seconds. Let's see what else is happening. Let me get a better view. So again, basically a rush to the middle. See an early transport from Mega. Well, I'm better than Dim. This is very early at basically a little after 2 minutes. And it looks like he's going directly to base. This is a very strange strat to see. You can see scouts by Cytheria, scout by Carlos. You see an initial fight between commanders. So we have Aeon for Carlos and Seraphim for Cytheria. And we can see what Mega has just done. He's sent 3 engineers, which are now capturing mass points. At 3 minutes, that's quite a drop. A very nice strat. We see around the same time Easy taking on his island. So this is very unexpected and pretty effective in terms of making a player feel a little dumb. So now we see Carlos taking some damage from the ACU as well as these 2 arties, which actually outrange the commander. You see this battle. Carlos really has his ACU all alone, surrounded by units. Didn't really bother to make much, but his units are a little late. So now we see Carlos getting surrounded. His path is blocked, so he can't dance very well. And now Sith is about to finish him. So this is a very fast kill for Cytheria versus Carlos, and Carlos is a pretty good player. So here's the beginning of the troubles for the top team. Really well played by Sith. See another drop coming in from I'm Better Than Dim. And a drop by Easy Surprise. So very aggressive play from this bottom team. And now instead of going to island, it looks like Better Than Dim is actually going to the middle. He's going to drop Carlos's old base, which was given to Balk. We see another NG drop. And this is why people need to build radar. When people don't build radar, this is what happens. You're gonna have enemies flying through your base without you knowing, capturing mexes, reclaiming things, causing all sort of havoc. And you can see I actually got all the way to the back, and it won't really do much. But still a nice concept. So a nice drop to the middle with a PD. It's gonna cause some damage on this base. And you see a whole bunch of T1 bombers just harassing everything. So now we're around 8 minutes. We see Berg here upgrading his ACU. He's already at Tech 2 in terms of engineering, so he's going to go for Tech 3 engineering. And we see a transport, a Tech 2 transport that can transport an ACU. So again, we see really one-sided T1 air, completely dominated by Easy. And Sith with their ACU has a huge advantage, just going to walk in on this base. See another drop, so very aggressive from Easy. It's most likely NGs. And a drop by Wet Lettuce, which wasn't successful. See Berg going for a T3 P-Gen so that his power needs are taken care of. We actually see now his ACU flying across the T2 transport, as you can see, is much faster than Tech 1, and we can watch what happens in this battle. So he drops directly to the lettuce ACU, and he's got a whole bunch of build power because it's a Tech 3 ACU. This is a really nice strat, especially versus weaker opponents. And he's going to build a whole bunch of guns all around his ACU, try to build a shield and just decimate everything. So this works when the other team has really poor air, because you don't want to fly your ACU into well protected base, but here it was basically all naked. So now there goes the lettuce ACU. Really nice job. This is middle 11, so it's very early. And suddenly the top team is realizing they just lost 2 players within basically 10 minutes. And not much hope. They're sending some gunships, but those will not be very successful because there's a whole bunch of T1 air. So basically a complete failure for this top team. A nice job by Sith killing Carlos, and basically decimation of this base by a ACU drop. So T3 ACU drops are very effective, as was just shown. And that is basically it.